Good morning to you all and welcome to Roberts Field on the very southern edge of Lincolnshire, just over the border from Rutland, but we are in Lincolnshire. Been here a few times before, always a sort of mixed lot here. You never quite know what you're going to find, but probably be some late season common spotted orchids, but I'm actually here whisper it for pyramidal orchids, so I've not said that too many times, but it's a good pyramidal orchid site and I'm going to have a good look, see if there's some different colours. There is one particular type of pyramidal orchid that I saw here a few years back that I'd like to see again because they're quite rare, but I'm just going to have a wander around, see what we find, but it'll probably be common spotted and pyramidals, and that's good enough for a wander on a pleasant morning. So Roberts Field, here we come. A little bit scratchy, but there's not many common spotted still going here, or certainly not so far. Maybe it gets better as we go. It is late in the season for them. Scratchy or not, that's a pure white common spotted orchid, or what's left of it. Still pretty good. It's nicely marked, unusual markings. Some bold markings hidden away on that one. Oh, something white over there. A white pyramidal orchid, I think, coming up. There's always a few of those, or these should I say, at Roberts Field. Nice, fresh, clean, white pyramidal orchid. They're all very little, diminutive, call it what you will, common spotted, but there's some quite bold markings on some of them. We did once have a rhodochilla here, or at least a part rhodochilla, a few years back. I don't suppose we'll find one of those today. There's plenty of colour in these. I like that. Pick of the bunch so far. Very nice. That's another interesting set of markings. Slightly different to the norm, if there is such a thing for common spotted orchids. A nice set of pleasantly marked twins here. That's the little one. That's the bigger twin. Very nice. A rather stout broom rape there. There's plenty of these in the field. I always welcome them because whenever I see broom rapes, I kind of know the soil is going to be limestone, chalk, call it what you like, which is always going to be good for orchids. They're good bedfellows. Right, I've been around the top end of the field, which is usually where the common spotted are, and indeed they were, and very nice too. It's a case of going through the middle now and bumping into some decent pyramidal orchids, hopefully. Or even bee orchids, because there's always a few bee orchids that used to be here. Hopefully still are here. Interesting looking flower. Bit of a shaggy pyramidal orchid. That one is hot, very hot pink. I think that's the hottest one so far. That really is a vivid reddy pink colour. That's nice. I like that one. Wow, that is very nice and very, very close to what I really want to see today, which is a pretty rare variant within the pyramidal orchid world. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called something like Imaginata or something like that. And I don't know, this is very close to being one. Basically, instead of having three well separated lobes, it has more of a scallop shaped leaf. This could be one. This could be one. It's very close. Maybe not quite, but it's a lovely pyramidal orchid. It really is. A few more common spotteds popping up. Can't find any bees. I think the bees are gone, which is about right. We are in July. Sparsely marked common spotted orchid. More spots than lines. Nice. That's nice. That's a big one, 14-15 inches tall. Nice to break it up with a couple of nicely marked common spotted orchids. That's an interesting one. It's clearly three distinct lobes on the flower, but you can see that middle one, instead of being a narrow, thin finger, it actually gets wider the further down it goes. So they're teasing me here and stopping me seeing the one I want to see, but there's some intermediate anomalies, if you like, in terms of flower shape. Just makes it a bit more interesting. That's a nice pink. Got it. I've actually found it. Right, before I show you what I was looking for and have found, this is a typical, obviously, this is a typical bog standard, very nicely coloured, but typically shaped pyramidal orchid. As you can see, it's got three very distinct lobes, or if you prefer, three very distinct and separated fingers that make up the flower. Now, if you come forward to this, you'll see the difference. And that is the rare, I think it's called Imaginata. I will put it on the screen again in case I'm wrong. That is what I was looking for. A beautiful, I mean, it just makes such a difference to have flowers of that shape, I think, personally. But it's gorgeous, beautiful, stunning pyramidal orchid, and that's not a sentence you'll hear from me too often, but that's what I came to see. That's the reason I came out this morning. It's the thing that tipped me over the edge, that made me think, yeah, get up, go, it's going to be worth it. Very nice indeed, and chuffed to bits that I found one. That's nice. I was about to say I've only seen one white in this main field, but there's a second one. There is usually a few in here. I suppose two is a few. Pinks are the best. Still got a soft spot for pinks. I think they just look nicer than the more vivid, darker colours. That's probably just me. Not sure I've ever seen a pyramidal orchid so packed with flowers as this one. It's like it hasn't extended upwards or outwards, and all the flowers are left crammed into a space that just ain't big enough. Interesting. That's a nice two-tone. It's the first one I've seen, really. I know they're not really two-tone, but they look two-tone. Always one of my favourite types of pyramidals. Right, that's the main field done. I know a lot of people don't do the second field, but I found some decent numbers of pyramidals in there in the past. It always used to be the field you went into to find whites. At the top of this field you used to find 5 or 6 a season easily. I've seen, what, 2 today in the main field, so that's my challenge, to see if I can find a few more in the second field. So, but that was good, what I've just been through. Really happy with that. So see if we can find something more. Neat, tidy. Not found much in this field, certainly nothing at the top. There's a few down here at the bottom of the field, so I'll give them a going over. That's a nice tidy one. Not much going on in this field, but give them a bit of credit. There's a common spotted or two just about hanging on. I'll give this one the last shot on the trip. Two-tone pink, very nice. that's it. All the action's in the main field, nothing much in that second field, but you know what, I was quite impressed. I didn't have high expectations of this place, but I'm quite pleased with what I saw. As you know, I'm not a big fan of pyramidal orchids, but there are some quality plants here, so if you like your pyramidals, Roberts Field is for you, for definite. So well worth a trip out. They're going to be good for at least another week or two, so to find that variation, I know it's what I came looking for, but the chances of finding it in a field with 2,000 plus pyramidals was very slim, so dead chuffed. Rewarded for my hard work there, because I was checking out absolutely everything and I got one, so really pleased with that. A few nice common spotted still hanging on. I always have good markings on here if you do find any. They're not going to be around for much longer, a few more days, possibly a week, and they'll be all gone. So yeah, brilliant, enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for joining with me, and will there be another one? Will there be another? There's going to be another video. It's probably going to be Hellebrines, unless somebody gets in contact and says, you'll never guess what's growing here, and lures me out chasing a wow factor orchid. So if you do find one, do shout, but otherwise I'll probably see you in Hellebrine season.